Hey guys, it's Sami here from the Boys. Today we are doing a anime review of the Winter 2021 seasonal anime. Only the season 1 animes, not the season 2s, just season 1s that I've watched, and I will go through all of them, saying my opinions and if it's worth a watch. Starting off at the top of the list is a romance anime called Horimiya, and I gotta say that anime it is pretty good. It is about a couple, about two couples who are the exact opposite of each other, and it's basically about the life of how they go through basically just life, isn't it? So like just ordinary hardships of couples and how things go. It also has side characters which it focuses on quite a lot as well, and you see a lot of characters in depth, and let's just say it is a really thrilling story between these two people. I would say it's about a 8 to a 9 on the anime list rating out of 10. The animations are amazing. The music is also pretty good. I really enjoyed the opening. Alright, next on the list is Wonder Egg Priority. This is a thriller anime. If you've ever watched Madoka Magica, it is something like that. But I gotta say, it touches on subjects like suicides, to transgenders, to misidentifying, and there's stories about females committing suicide. But there's a lot more going on in the background. Every episode is another question asked. Uh, Wonder Egg Priority focuses on our main protagonist, which is called I, and she is the blue-haired girl that has the same raincoat as the character from It, Georgie. She has different color eyes, and she focuses on her and her hardship of her friend dying. She dies from unforeseen circumstances, which we don't know, and we'll probably find out at some point. I don't know when because I can't say. And how she meets other characters like her. Well, she's actually a shut-in, so she doesn't actually have any friends until she finds these Wonder Eggs. And then she makes friends, and well, they just kind of meld and they bond over the fact that their friends died. But by doing these Wonder Eggs, aka by helping these people on the other side, they will eventually resurrect their dead friends. The animations incredible, really good. The fight scenes, I have to say, there are fight scenes. They are pretty good. The music really dwells good with the animation. I gotta say, it is a really good contender with a Madoka Magica premise. I'd say about an 8 out of 10 as well on that. Next on the list is a isekai anime, and I gotta say, I loving this. It is called Jobless Reincarnation, or Mushoku Tensei, and it's about a 34-year-old person who dies because he tries to save two other people from get hit by a truck. And as all isekai happen, if you get hit by a truck, you usually end up in another world. And luckily for him, he got reincarnated as a kid, a baby. And he lives through his life as this kid in a fantasy world. And, well, I gotta say, the story is about him and how he develops as a character. I gotta say, he is a bit of a creep, but that is part of his character. And the anime overall is pretty hilarious, and I gotta say the animation, the music is pretty good. It's made by a new studio called Studio Bind, which is a new studio which is only made for this anime, and if it keeps on going like as it is with season 1, because season 2 is coming out in summer, so if you watch this before season 2 hits, you will be in for a ride. This will be a 9 out of 10. Alright, next on the list is Skate Infinity or Skate. I don't. It's got an SK and then the infinity sign, so I think it's Skate Infinity. How you say it? This anime is really good. I like it. It's about skateboarding. I didn't expect to find it really good. It's about two people, Reki and Langa. Reki, who is a skateboard fanatic, and Langa, who recently transferred from Canada to Japan, and because his mother decided to move over away from Canada because his father died just before. So what happens is Langa is pretty depressed and he just moved to a new country, and he's reminiscing about snowboarding. He used to be a snowboard fanatic, and snowboarding and skateboard, they're pretty much similar. So after Reki meets up with Langa, things hit off and they end up skating, right? And it's about Reki and Langa and how their relationship develops from skating on. Okay, so basically the main protagonists are there's a thing called S, and this is a beef type thing. Basically, you skate. It's like a race, and you skate, and whoever wins gets the right to do whatever, ask the other person to do whatever they ask for. So basically, Reki has basically he's trying to prove that his skating is the best skating, and his skating style is he's trying to prove it's better. So what ends up happening is, I can't say much, but he gets challenged by the main antagonist, which is like Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter, and is really weird. What ends up happening is stuff happens and Reki's traumatized. Langa ends up racing against the antagonist, and he doesn't exactly win, but stuff happens, and I can't say much, but it is a good story and it's pretty good. I'm liking it. The music, there's not much music, but it's pretty for a sports anime. You know how sports anime are. They grip you and you're just enticed by it. There's nothing much to say about it. Next on the list is gonna be Hatsuraka Saibo Code Black. This is honestly makes me just think about how you look after your body. If you've watched Hatsuraka Saibo, the first the normal one, which is not Code Black, if you watch Code Black, it is if your body was obese, it had cancer, every worst possible kind of disease, this show will teach you about all that type of stuff. And makes you think about how much stress and stuff goes into your cells working every single day just for your body to maintain itself 24/7. I gotta say, it is amazing. Definitely up there with Hataraku Saibo. Hataraku Saibo is chill, but if you want something a bit more 16 plus, that's a thing to watch. Next on the list is Kimono Jihin. It's about a boy called Kabane who lost his parents, and he's not exactly a human. He's half human, half ghoul. I think he's ghoul. And basically, it's about him trying to find his parents, but with the help of our detective, Inagami, who looks after him and helps him with his fellow apprentices, which he makes friends with, and they go through his daily their lives and try and solve mysteries. It's like a detective type thing, and in the meantime, Inagami's trying to help him find his parents, because his parents mysteriously disappeared and gave him this one thing, which is a life stone, which stops him becoming a crazy monster, essentially. Next on the list is bottom tier character Tomazaki-kun, and this is about our person who is Tomazaki, who is a absolute let's say he's amazing gamer, but he does have not got any social skills. And basically, he meets up with this girl who ends up helping him get back into life, essentially, like giving him better social skills, better looks, like how to present yourself. And basically, the girl tells him to view it as a game. You have objectives, complete these objectives, and that's how you should live your life. But along the way, our main character decides this isn't how life should be, but I should be like the player. I mean, I should be the character, and I should put myself in their shoes, and I should live life as a person that as a shut-in, and basically not just play video games because he loves playing video games, but he should live life as a game, but that there's a point to life instead of life's trash because he thinks it's a trash game. Would say it's about a 7. It's not amazing, but it is a decent anime to watch in your free time. Because it just makes you think about how people can view life, really. Like the girl who is the person that teaches him how to view life thinks of it as a game, and that he should be the best at it, really. Next on the list is I'm a Spider, so what? This is pretty good. I like the way they did it. It's a bit confusing at first because there's a bit of a time skip between certain scenes, but once you realize that after a certain point, you get used to it. And it's about a person being reincarnated as a spider. It's an isekai, and it's not just a person being reincarnated as a spider, it's multiple people. So it's a whole classroom of people being reincarnated. The art style is pretty funny, and basically it's like a bit of a comedy isekai, and basically we follow the protagonist, the spider, along the way, and you get to see the inner thoughts and feelings of every situation, and it's just a really chill comedy type thing. I gotta say, it would be an 8. It's currently got 25 episodes airing, so I only have half the season watched so far. So I can't really say much about it so far, but it is really good. I would say to pick it up while you still can, or watch it once all the 25 episodes are out. But other than that, it is pretty well done. Next on the list is another sports anime. It's 2.43 saying High School Boys, and it's about volleyball. If you've seen, as I was saying, if you've seen Haikyuu, it's like that, but I'd say it's a lesser version of it. But it's a okay anime. It's a drama. It's not exactly volleyball. It's more of a drama. It's about the drama around the volleyball necessarily, but the volleyball itself is pretty good. Unlike Haikyuu, which is focused on, well, it is kind of like Haikyuu, but it's focused on the characters and their backstory and the volleyball as well. But like, I think Haikyuu has more volleyball scenes than story scenes, in my opinion. I don't know, but it's not that bad. It's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. It would be about a 6 or a 7 for me. Next up is The Other Side Picnic. This one is about 2 girls, so it's a female main cast, and it's about these 2 females who basically go to the other side. It's like a Narnia type thing. So you go through this doorway or this portal, and they enter this other side world. And what happens is there's these demonic beings. There's like ghosts, so like monsters. What are they called? The Japanese folklore monsters. I don't know, like that type of thing. That's where they reside in the other side. And basically, after this chance encounter, they get these special powers where they can see certain things or they can touch certain things and they can be fine from it. And why they're going to the other side is because they're trying to find the blonde hair's friend. I forgot her name. I think it's Toriko. They're trying to find Toriko's friend from ages ago because she disappeared when they were on the other side one time. And Soro, which is our other main character, is trying to help Toriko find her friend. And it is a good show. It tries to be horror, but it's not amazing horror. So I would say if they did it more horror-esque, it could have been better. But I'd say it's about a 6 or 6. Yeah, about a 6, I would say. And last but not least, we have. Well, actually, not last, but we got 2 more after this. Okay. We got 2 more, Zach. All right? Zach? 2 more, okay?
That's fine, yeah.
Could you clap?
Yeah, sure.
Cheers. All right, the next one I'm going to be talking about is it's not amazing. I think I went in like good to last at this point. So, but not best to last. I went from good and then to worst. Yeah, I think I did that way. So I have the next one on the list is Last Dungeon. If the person from the last dungeon came to the beginner town, this is about a kid who thinks he's not really strong coming to a beginner town, which is like like the starting place for everyone as an adventurer or soldier or whatever. And since he's from the last dungeon, he's a bit overpowered and he doesn't realize that, and he's basically trying to be really funny Konosuba, but it really fails. I gotta say, it's not that good. I would say it's a 4 or a 5. I wouldn't recommend it unless you're really bored and you have nothing else to watch. But it's not that bad, but it's okay. It's not amazing, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Next up on the list is Kai Boyo Ramune. It is a good anime. I would say it's about a 7 or 8, and it's about the mysterious. So basically, it's about mysterious illnesses. It's not about like normal illnesses like cancer, the common flu, or whatever. This is about illnesses like growing chilies on your fingers and stuff like that. It's about mysterious illnesses. So basically, it's about this doctor and his assistant helping people with these mysterious illnesses, and it's caused by stress. So, for example, if you have a stress about not wanting to listen to a certain thing, your eyes might become a clam or something that only lets in certain types of information. And what happens is he tries to give you certain medicines or tries to find ways to avoid these illnesses. And apart from the trying to find out what the illnesses are, it's about the backstory of how they get the illnesses, which are the interesting bits. It's really a good anime to watch. It's psychological, it's drama, and I think it would be about a 7 or 8, like I said before. Other than that, that's my pep talk today. TED talk. That is it. That's my TED talk today from the boys on the anime of the Winter 2021 season. Thank you. That's me out.